Good evening, folks. Howdy. Well, this is Gran Turismo 7. So far, my favorite sim racer, still. Last night, I'm surprised. Things were actually pretty good. There's some ghosting going on the track, so people have tried to spear you off the track. Didn't get what they were looking for, which is pretty nice. Never all that fun to get speared off the track, and we're now being pitted. We're a D driver being pitted against some of the most dangerous C drivers because, well, that little C rating, the little C under SR is for safety rating, and C is extremely low. S is the highest rating, and even with a rating of S, people can still be pretty dangerous drivers, taking people out and still be S rated. So C is going to be something to behold. Let's see what kind of chaos and intense driving we get into. Practice a little defensive driving, try to drive smart, avoid people, and be patient and pass at the right time. Seahawk 388, welcome. And Ronan, as always, thanks for making it back, brother. Much appreciated. So we're racing up against some C drivers, but the nastiest and dirtiest of the C drivers. And am I, being a bad person by prejudging them? Well, no, their C rating is sort of the historical data, you could say. It's the accumulation of the races and how they've driven while racing online with other fellow humans. Mustang Drifter, welcome. And Monkey King, thank you for making it in. Howdy. Oh, we're gonna get pushed off track, it would appear. And we got an early quitter who just disappeared off the track. Possibly another one coming in, or no, a lot of lagging there. And we're getting pushed into the wall. My goodness, this is wild. Trying to keep an eye, and there we go. GT7 this week officially broken when we get a penalty for getting pushed off the track limits, but no penalty for any of the cars behind us. So that is absolutely broken, and that's why I love to get into the lobbies. Not the sport races, but the lobby races with fellow YouTubers and subscribers. Mostly the JCCR team, a few other YouTubers outside of the JCCR team, and some subscribers. Lately we've been getting a lot of A drivers. Last night we even had an A plus driver. So we get to see really high-end, top-quality driving from these B, A, and A plus drivers, extremely quick. And we've been pushed into 13th after that penalty. There you go, that's the type of racing, no penalties for two guys just going at it on each other down the straightaway. I guess nowadays that's encouraged, but I wish there'd be some penalties in the game against that, because it is kind of frustrating when you're at the receiving end of that, and I don't like to dish it out because I don't like to receive it. Dano, the Texas Ranger, welcome back, friend. Thanks for making it. We have to take that Viper out and show us how it's done this evening after this race. A little over rotation coming from the Viper in front of us. He's certainly sporting the right color for a Viper, dark red with white striping. And we need to take a good second or two really off this section. At least we haven't gotten any penalties from our own mistakes. We just got that 1/2 second penalty for getting booted off the track. No penalty to the offender. But let's see if we can, if there's any way, let's figure out a way to pass these individuals without getting destroyed. Because it is Call of Duty racing this evening. A little too wide there. The grass does slow us down. How do do they go through there and not use up more of the track and still be quick? I need to figure that one out. There, definitely went down an extra gear. So I'll focus in, and if I get my shift points right, should be able to pass the 2 cars in front of us. But we're mostly racing against all C drivers. We started with in 10th on the grid, meaning our fastest time is one of the slowest ones for the group here. So our chance to really get a decent position is going to be based on if we can safe, smart drive our way up the grid here. And to remember to rev out the 911, because if we don't rev it out, we're really not going to be taking advantage of when the car is actually quick, and that's at the top of the RPM band. Hey, Super Doofus, thank you very much. Race long and prosper yourself, my friend. Fortunately, my momentum there got eaten up by the rear bumper of the Red Viper. There you go. Didn't have to hit him off track. He just did it on his own. Safe, smart driving will get you positions. Just apply a little pressure, get people to be nervous, and wait until they make a mistake or until you got a good, clean pass. Oh, very nice, Super Doofus. 2 wins in the C-Class. Wow, and by wins, do you mean first, do you mean podium, or do you mean top 8? Let us know. We're closing up the gap, we're getting closer. Who knows? Persevere through this, might even pick up the next 2 positions ahead of that, end up in the top 8, which would be good for our driver score, getting us back into the C. This is sort of the test race to see if we get to go into the C, but not against some of the dirtiest, most dangerous drivers, but against other fellow S-rated drivers. Yeah, well done, Super Doofus. Very well. All right, we've kept the pressure on. Hasn't caused him to crash, but we will get an easy pass here in just a moment. So patience will pay off. There we go. Oh, that's an interesting move on his part. Oh, that's a even more interesting move on his part. All right, I guess I'm not allowed to pass him. We need a Batman maneuver here. He really threw himself in front. We had the speed, and I guess that's okay. When you're ahead, throw yourself in front, even if the other individual has a whole lot of speed, but then hitting on the straightaway is kind of annoying. Gonna be a little more liberal with the brakes now. I'm not a fan of people that hit you on a straightaway. That is what you get when you retaliate. Patience is king. And I was not very patient there. Gotta race the track. Not the other racers, even when they do you dirty. Good example of what not to do. It feels good at times, retaliating, but overall, statistically you will not come out a winner. All right, so I guess we'll be staying in D a little longer. And here we go. Let's crawl across the finishing line in 14th. There we go. So who's driving that Viper? The real Brill. Well, well, well. Didn't find the safe, smart way to pass. Not sure how I could have done it on that one, but congratulations to Steve coming in first and moving up with their safety rating. D is incredibly low, but good to see that their safety rating, they're working on getting it to go up and being a more realistic, kinder driver. DK Racer, good job. Well-earned second place. Safety rating is up, meaning he earned it. He didn't just boot everyone around the track to get that position. And same thing to third. So good job, folks. Very nice. And my safety rating went down because of the one time we got the penalty for getting hit off the track. So that's what's another element of Essilvag on the side saying unbelievable. I think he meant unbelievable, but unbelievable driving standards. Yeah, that was pretty awful. But our safety rating went down from being hit off the track. So I'd say this week, Deep Forest is heavily broken. Excuse. All right, so let's get into the weekly races. The lobby races, the part that I always have fun on. Weekly, these sport mode, it's a mix of very satisfying to absolutely horrific, and usually in between decent to pretty horrific. And racing with these fine folks right here is almost always pretty wonderful. So let's check it out. Just want to get into the live. So, oh, Dark J's made it in. Fantastic. I know Dark J has a race going on. All right, so show only room with friends. No, sorry, I'm creating one. So here we go. Loading up the settings. And we've got the Grand Valley, 12 racers. We'll set it up. A few less racers on the track, a little less chaos. And we'll start on Grand Valley. Chris J on YouTube. Folks, check out Chris J on YouTube. Good evening to you, friend. Thank you for making it in. Hopefully you can get some races in and a few racers. Don't forget, pick your favorite car, get your soft tires on, because if you don't, you're only hurting yourself. And formal credits, thank you for making it back this evening. Mustang Drifter, right on, buddy. Thank you for making it in. JCCR Ronan. And Marciolo. Marciolo, I think, is maybe new. No, we raced with him actually just recently, last night or the night before. And JCCR Ronan bringing up some truths and some wisdom, saying, believe you can, and you're halfway there. I actually screenshot something from proven by neuroscience and, written in the Bible 3,000 years ago. But it said neuroscience calls it self-identity imprinting. So what Ronan is saying, believe and you become, so I can't seem to scroll up there, is absolutely true. Neuroscience calls it self-identity imprinting. Basically, repeated words become repeated self-image, and that becomes repeated behavior. And with the repeated behavior over time, it becomes, you internalize it into your identity. So whether you're, working on yourself, or you're a coach, or you have kids, essentially, what you tell them or what you tell yourself is what you'll become. So be very kind to yourself and treat others the way you want to be treated, and I'd even say treat others the way you want them to become. So, if they're exhibiting mannerisms, behaviors that are problematic, and maybe to you and probably problematic to themselves, you can get past that by, instead of just really focusing on the if you're a boss and you have employees, this can be used. You can say, oh well, I really know in the future. For example, you can say, I know you're a really dedicated worker, and in the future, your work's going to be up at a higher level than that. You can probably find even more positive ways to put that. But let's say the work that you're being handed in is, subpar. You can always say, well, I know in the future you're going to provide work that's at a higher level than this. And it's positive talk, putting the positive talk into them, because not everyone has that naturally. So let's get this race started. Let's just work on the grid here. We'll get Marciello up a little higher. Let's see how I think Marciello was surprisingly very, very quick, but we'll find out in a moment. I'm going to put Remy up at the top as Bunny. He's a C and I'm a D driver. We're not going to move up the E driver because they are often just people who don't play sport mode, and they're actually very quick, but the safety rating of B says they might also be very dangerous. So let's find out how JDM Chris drives. Let's get this race going. Usually finish the night with something positive that I hope will help you reflect, learn, really help us all remember how to become better people, and how to become better people, how to speak more kindly to ourselves, how to interact with the world in a kinder, more productive and positive manner. But hey, we did it at the beginning of the races, and that's actually something I want to start doing every night as we wait for people to jump into the lobby. Not just finish the show with a positive note that can hopefully better our lives. Cheers, folks. Friends, thank you so much for making to the races tonight. All right, so we're chasing Remy. We've got much faster racers behind us, but that's the fun of it. They get the fun of weaving in and out of traffic. We get to watch how safe driving is performed, how being patient is important. Oh, Knight Rider Jim, fantastic. Thank you very much. Glad you'll be in the races. We need you here, buddy. We're only 9. Went a little wide there. My braking was a little late. Carried a little bit too much speed in there. Here, I like to coast. Oh, and I got on the brakes way too late. So it should make for a not too difficult pass here for the car behind us. Kind of holding back the whole pack. We throw ourselves into the races, and everyone is kind of running on a mix of some memory and just trying to read the track. No practice laps, essentially. At least not for me as I set up the race. Here we got the uphill to help slow down the car, so we can actually carry speed in. Make sure we get the apex here, but not too much of those elevated curves, because they can and have spun cars out. Going into turn 1, actually, the first serious part of turn 1, not the little light section. There's on the inside an elevated curb, a sidewalk really, and that'll just, if you get too much of that, you're a goner in these mid-engine supercars, race cars, right in there, right at the beginning of the bridge, that elevated curb. All right, pedal to the metal through this entire section. Ease into the throttle. No braking here, despite the braking markers. Just let off, coast in, try to stay on the apex here. Okay, Remy is quick on this track. He is just... I am not catching up to Remy. And the whole pack is packed in behind formal credits. Yeah, good luck, Remy. You are racing along and prosper because you're just holding this first place for maybe the whole race. Maybe you're just gone. Gone with the wind. All right, formal credits should get a pass here in his BMW Z4. Taking advantage of the draft. I'm gonna move out. If he doesn't follow, he won't get that drafting advantage here at the 300. We gotta lay into the brakes. Oh, that's gonna cost us. We have been booted off the track. I guess he wasn't expecting us to brake that early. Oh well, now we'll start from the back here. Get a little practice on the race. Well, Super Doofus, we've got space for you in here. We're at 9 racers. We got space for 12. Knight Rider is going to be in, so that would make 10. 10 to 12, I think it's just the perfect number of racers. And Remy's still in first, really holding it off. Now, I am 4 seconds behind Mustang Drifter, so what I'm going to do here, I'd actually like to see formal credits race against Remy. So let's go into spectate mode and watch Remy here. Does anyone have a chance to catch up to Remy? Let's see, Mustang, let's see here. Oh yeah, formal credits isn't that far behind. Oof, about 2 seconds behind. JCCR Ronan might get a pass in on formal credits. He's got 3/4 of a lap to do it. Oh, and Dano's right back there as well. Oh yeah, Ronan is really catching up in his R8. Oh, he's right on his tail. Okay, so this is a close race between these 3 formal credits. Ronan and Dano, the Texas Ranger. Whew. The Justice Man himself. Oh, Ronan gets a little bit of sand there. That'll give Dano a possibility to make the pass. Let's get back up to first. Okay, first is middle of the bridge. Okay, there's still some distance here. And coming out of the tunnel. Good sign, lots of tire. You can hear the tires squealing under some hard braking and hard cornering. And I'm happy Remy made it in first, made it out safe and sound. I did not make it out safe. Oh, Ronan gets the block. Oh, and oh, that was a close finish between Ronan and Dano. Well played. Really well done. Alex Durr down in 5th. We got Mustang Drifter in 6th. Remy, you did do a thing. Well done, mate. Well done. Pole position and clean race. All right. So, Remy, you know how it goes. You win, you choose. Formal credits saying, I'm sorry, no worries. I was waiting to see if you'd say sorry or if it was maybe... I was curious whether it was deliberate or not. Let's see. What is your driver rating for speed? I want to organize according to speed. So B. Okay, so we got the Bs. And we got 20 speed down here. 20 speed. If you do download the JCCR livery and throw it on your car, you can also, if you want, change your name to JCCR_20 speed. That way you're fully 100% one of the JCCR racers. And let's indeed check out Dano's livery. We'll have to, when he's in the pits, check that out. And we're going to do Maguire. Fantastic. Let's get to Maguire here. Change settings. Love this race. Not my fastest, but I do love this race. We'll do 3 laps, if that's okay with everyone. If you have a reason why you're less of a fan of 3 laps, let me know. I see it as more races, more chances for people to get up on podium. But if you find that it's not enough time to go from 12th to 1st, then I can understand that as well. And we can maybe negotiate how many laps we race here. All right. Hit that green check mark. Pick out your car. And were we able to get 9, 10, 11, 12? Where's Super Doofus? Super Doofus, are you trying to get in? Let me know. If so, we'll have to start up a league of 16 here. All right, Dano. Okay, Dano, it's JCCR murdered out livery as well. Oh, still no room. Super Doofus, do you mean no room here or no room over on... I learned that Phil is doing something tonight. But if it's no room here, then I'll just open it up to 16 if you are trying to get in. I think you are. So I'm going to just write it out here, making new lobby. So I guess we're going to be doing 16 here. Let's get this pedal to the metal action going. Shouldn't take long at all. Create new room. Load settings. We've already got this setting set up. All right. So Super Doofus, you're going to be in now. There we go. And we'll try 3 laps out. Like I said, if anyone is opposed to this 3-lap setup because maybe it's not enough time for the A drivers down in 13th to 16th to make it up, then let me know and we can stick it to 4 laps on the next race. And yes, Super Doofus made it in. Fantastic. And let's see, Super Doofus in the C League now. I'll have to rejoin you when I can. And safety rating is still at S. Well done, mate. Well done. Now let's check out Dano's once he makes it in. Dano's livery. Marciello's made it back. Fellow Canadian. And we've got Ronan. Oh, that is a nice Viper livery. Silver and green. Very nice. And we got Super Doofus in the JCCR Tom's Ferrari. Fantastic, Knight Rider. Thank you for making it in. Oh, that is very, very nice, Dano. Oh, I like that a lot. I love the American flag on the side, by the way. Absolutely love seeing that. Great hood. Can I get a different... they don't let me play around with the angle. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that is blacked out in the back. Love the side. Very, very nice. Sleek and discreet. So let's get this race going. I think we've got everyone now. 12. Did I pick 12 again? I'm a silly man. Oh no, we're 12 out of 16, so we could have 16. And now we've lost someone. Not sure why. Let's make sure. Is it any of the regulars? Are they having internet problems? Looks like we're good. And Knight Rider Jim. What's Knight Rider Jim driving here? Where's Knight Rider Jim? I'll in first. Okay, so we'll fix that. My friend, you are far too fast, Jay Rizzio, to be up in first. Oh, yes. Okay, you are my twin. Fantastic. I can leave you in first, and you'll represent... it'll look like me. Oh, cool. You've got a little bit of difference, though. That's nice. A subtle difference. I'm a D driver, so I go at the top. Dano is a top quality driver. Let's get him down a little. Mustang Drifter. Let's get him up a little. Ronan, I'm not quite sure where to put you. Super Doofus, let's get you up. You're a C driver, so let's get you right behind me. 20 speed is a B, I believe. So let's not always put Tom at the bottom. Marciello, I can't remember what he is. Let's just check here. Marciello, oh, is a D. Okay, so, and we got West down there as a B. Let's put Marciello in front of me and see, and where's Remy? Remy, let's get you up. You won. You're a very quick C, I guess. Actually, I'm not sure. Let's see what Remy, let's put you, yeah, let's put you right there, and let's see what you're now rated at. Remy is a very fast C, and let's start this. Oh, cannot. I'll do a little investigation. And to the newbies, the new people in, nice to meet you. Let's have a good, clean race. And Yave, I think oh, my controller is getting worse and worse. Yave is going to get the boot because he's a B rating who has not yet picked his car, and we're ready to go. Sorry, Yave, you're just a little late. There we go. It's about all the talking I can do without any racing. Let's get this thing started right here, right now, folks. Put the pedal to the metal. Let's try to have a good, safe, smart race. Drive it like we're in the real world, like we actually own the car and aren't billionaires. Up in first, we got formal credits. Ooh, how did that happen? We got a B driver up in first. Oh well, we'll have to correct that for the next race. Brake balance to 4. 3 would maybe be a little smarter. I don't want to free up those front brakes so I can do as much trail braking as possible. Get a little drafting in. No worries, Tom. I know that was definitely an accident. And don't worry, I'm not going to accident you back. Tom took that corner quickly. Well done, Tom. So we're behind Super Doofus, also known as Tom, in his Tom's Ferrari. not just dedicated to the craft of driving, sim driving, but also very dedicated to the Ferrari 458, and I can understand. It is a fantastic dream car. Ooh, that should have been pedal to the metal all through there, so we'll have the whole pack on us. Wow, what a quick outside pass. Remy, risky move that paid off. Well done. Oh, I think we can hear a Viper. Oh no, AMG, sorry. Thought it was Dano coming in for a pass at a moment. Oh, we're gonna get pushed off here. Oh no, we survived there. All right, 20 watching, fantastic. Thanks for making it in, folks. When you make it in, make sure you say hi. Get to know the group here. We're some very friendly racers trying to learn and grow together. Some people are A and B drivers, and most of the learning they're doing is in regards to coaching and mentoring. Others are more amateur racers like myself, currently a D racer, trying to learn the track, learn how to drive safe, smart, and smooth. And we had a big spin out there. Looks like that car caught just a little bit of outside grass, just went a tiny bit too wide, or could have just been in a loss of traction, or maybe just getting back on the throttle ever so slightly too hard, and it caused a nice slide out, crash out. I am slow at Maguire, especially with these legends. These legends, they're fantastic drivers, rated between A, B, C. I'm the D in the group. Some fakies. Yeah, no, Dano, good that you said sorry, but I was right behind it all. I saw it all go down, and it's clear you weren't just trying to knock him off track. You can really see your car just lost traction and completely, violently whipped out, and there's just an innocent bystander in the way. Oh, there, that's what happens right there. You get one rear tire on that green stuff on the side, and your car just whips out. And if there's someone beside you, it looks like you gave him a Superman punch. Guess I needed to be in first earlier through there to get traction. I'm gonna try not to be too much in the way here. Leave the inside of the track open since he's about to blow our doors off. All right, we got JC Sierra Noob behind us and Dano after that big crash on lap 1, I believe. Ooh, will we get a pass on 20 speed? Let's find out in the next few turns. My goodness, 20 speed just, I clearly made a mistake I'm not aware of, because 20 speed just is gone. Floored it and took off, but we were both floored. Woo, we were both floored, really. The audio on the metal on the side of the track getting hit with the The wind that the vehicle is carrying forward with it was surprising. And we're up to 24 watching. Fantastic, folks. Thanks for making it in. And remember the wise words of Ronan, who said, what you believe is what you become, which is absolutely true. It's in the Bible, and it's also in being proven by neuroscience. What you tell yourself, what you identify as, is what you become. We create our own realities with our thoughts. Go back to it. I liked how it was written. Neuroscience calls it self-identity imprinting, which is that repeated words become a repeated self-image, and a repeated self-image turns into a repeated behavior. All that together turns into what we call identity. And then you act according to the identity, the opinion you have, who you think you are, you're going to act accordingly. So think of yourself as a more successful, better person, and you'll be more successful and better. You'll start asking your questions like, well, what would someone who's professional in this field or a top performer in this field, what would they say? How would they dress? What questions would they ask? And I know I'm not really dressed like a sim racer for what you're all used to, but I'm dressed as the grandpa sim racer. All right. Super Doofus looks like he had a bit of an accident as well. He couldn't hold on. Yeah, we went flying off too. We just were lucky where I was a wide part of the track and we survived it. So 20 Speed saying, JC Sierra Johnny, nice battling. Yes, absolutely. 20 Speed, good game as well. Let's see here. 20 Speed. Hey, the Dark J, welcome back. Let's see here. We've got formal credits finishing in first. Well done, formal credits. So formal credits, how this works, you win, you choose. So let's make sure you get the message. Get into our third course, the third track of the night. Let's see what it's going to be. Willow Springs. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I don't recall driving at Willow Springs. I don't even know where to find it on the map. All right, Willow Springs. Let's see where you are. I'm right on it. Oh, Willow Springs. Okay, yes. Do you know this track? Big Willow, Horse Thief Mile, Streets of Willow, and yeah, for a lot of people this turns into the sand pit. Absolutely. Let's definitely do 3 laps here. I don't want to be on this track for 10 laps. Let's get in and out. Super Doof saying, oh crap, put me in the back. And Big Willow, fantastic. That's what I've gone for. I thought. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. There's the correct track formation. Ha! I remember that, Super Doofus. I have seen that. And formal credits, who was in first. I don't know why I left him in first, because it's actually pretty quick here. Let's see what that looks like. Formal credits is a B driver. And he just won, so let's get him back just a little further. Let's put him at the bottom of the Bs, and let's see. Knight Rider Jim, I think, is an A. Let's see where he's at. Is Knight Rider Jim an A? J Rizio, yeah. So we'll put you back a little further. And Dano, congratulations, making it into the A class. Dano just made it in, so let's get you down there. Let's get Mustang up a little higher here. Let's see what that looks like. JCCR West. Okay, so I think DCB. Let's see how Anub drives. B. Let's get Super Doofus up top, and we're good to go. Super Doofus, if you're not happy with being at the top, just park on the side of the track right at the beginning. And let's start this race. Let's get down to business nice and quick before everyone gets in 4 laps of practice before I've even made it on the track. Good luck and good game, folks. Remember, avoid the sand. Once you get a little sand, you get a whole lot of sand. You get sand bagged. And there's our livery provided to us by Aussie Pug. Thank you so much, Aussie Pug. Don't forget to check out Aussie Pug on YouTube. And for those watching, don't forget, drop your link in the show. I want everyone to check out those links if you have time, please. Good folks here, give them a like and a subscribe. Well, I was getting close to the sand. Use the hill to cut down some of the speed. Oh, someone just got booted hard off track. Probably watch what's ahead of me, because in racing, if you look at what's behind and you're not in the present, you're going to have some car depression. And it's true for the real world as well. Don't spend all your time focusing, obsessing, or feeling bad about the past. And think about the past when it's time to bring back some positive memories to make you smile in the present. Z4 behind us. A little tire squeaking coming from back there. And we're still holding position after 1 lap. Let's see if we can keep it that way. Pretty slow through there. You can see the gap really getting closing up, and here I should not be on the brakes. So good to 20 speed, teaching us where to not go easy on the brakes. Larry making it up the pack quickly. Oh, that is such a distracting rear bumper, Ash Larry. You dirty, that's called, I just got dirty dogged. My eyes definitely went off the track there. So one of those, holy smokes, are those melons on the back of that car. I am distracted. All right, so let's see. Not a horrible lap. Let's try to get through here with some quick, light hands, soft and smooth. Smooth and fast, really. Should have been on the pedal all the way to about this section of the turn. Quick little lift off the accelerator to redirect the nose of the vehicle. Oh, and we got someone pushing us for the pass here. Our good buddy. It's actually maybe I'm turning in on him. I don't know who was more ahead in going into that turn. Not in a position. I don't know the track well enough to keep my eyes on the radar, which is way to the bottom of the screen. I have to actually take my eyes off the center, quite a bit off the center point. got Knight Rider Jim coming in behind because we did that section slowly. I got scared a few times and hit the brakes. Whew. And we are on the final, and that is the end of the final lap. I'm down 2 positions, but didn't crash out, and JCCR Jay Rizio really made an incredible climb. Good race, folks. Sorry if I was holding back. It's not that wide of a track, so at a few times people could have passed and had the whole pack move forward. I kept them off and kept the pack condensed. All right, we're going to be getting into our final race, but we did get a clean race bonus. We're maybe a little too heavy on the blocking. And winner picks the next race. So let's see who was at the top there. We got Marciello picking up the next race. You win, you choose. Yeah, and Nürburgring Super Doofus is a track that requires a lot of practice. All right, so let's see what race. And if Marciello doesn't answer us, that will go to Ash Larry. Ash Larry. Ash Larry. Marciello says Tokyo, just in the nick of time. And Tokyo it will be. Let's see, Tokyo Expressway. This should get interesting. I bet he means central clockwise. Last race of the night. Let's get it down. My brain's getting a little wonky. I'm getting a little tired. And JCCR Ronan rewording something that's very true, saying, what you think, you become. Ash Larry saying, I said forget about it, cause, okay, there must maybe be a little bumping on the track. And he's saying, don't worry about it, essentially. Hopefully we don't have to reclassify. Good, everyone's staying where they should. I need to move up Super Doofus and Remy. Still going to rock out the 911. I'm pretty loyal to it. Super Doofus saying, sorry in advance. There we go, Super Doofus, C rating, B. Still haven't figured out if, well, a noob is E. Normally we put them at the top, but some E rating drivers are actually unbelievably quick. They just don't do sport mode. But the safety rating is at B, so if he gets his safety rating up to S, then he'll be starting up in first pretty often. And we've got, I think, all our racers. We're ready to go. Let's go, folks. We're going to be putting the pedal to metal in 6 seconds. Good luck to everyone. I'm not going to say sorry in advance to people because I don't think I'm going to contact anyone on this track. It's burnt into my memory from 20 years ago. Not perfectly burnt in, but I've got the general idea. And we won't just be using the wall to go through turns at a faster speed because it's a bit of a hack, I guess you could say, a cheater hack for this track. Going through the tunnel, you just lean up on the wall. I wonder if you can do that in deep forest as well. right. So my brain still isn't clicked in where we are on the track quite yet. Oh, here we go. Coming into one of the big turns on the track, if I recall. I think I did not load up the regular settings, so I'm sorry to Marciello if this isn't the Tokyo Drift, the Tokyo Expressway you're expecting and wanting. So I will be a danger, and I will say sorry to everyone in advance. I don't think this is the Tokyo anyone expected. What have I done? It's the unknown Tokyo. So what do we do when we're taking on a race that we essentially have never raced before? We'll just watch the bottom of the screen and look for the gear indicators and go through the turn at the indicated speed. My goodness, when is this third gear speed turn? I guess it's coming up here. Whew. Not a whole lot of space for mistakes. Just a little bit of the inside turn, and that just unbalanced the car. Good, safe, smart passing. Well done. Oh, and I made the same mistakes on lap 1. It is very difficult for anyone to pass on this track. It's just so narrow. Sorry to those that were behind me. I was driving a little slow there after hitting the wall a few times. And there goes our 5th race of the night. 20 speed, congratulations! Oh, no worries, Marciello, that's on me. So what we're going to do is we are going to go do Tokyo East as the absolute final lap, final track, final laps of the night. Yeah, I don't think anyone recognized the layout there. Change event settings. Tokyo. Let's get this right. East clockwise. There we go. This is the track everybody loves. But will be a quick little one. Oh, Zende Suken number 2. This is the last race of the night, and we're actually full, but make it back. Oh, we're not full. All right. Come on down. Come on down. There's room for 3 more. So these races have been pretty popular the last week. So thank you so much. Blessed to have the the community here, the sim racing community, the car loving community supporting. So I guess tomorrow night when we make it back, we'll have to throw in 16 cars. Yeah, Dano, thank you. I appreciate it. Dano, you are the Texas Ranger, my friend. You're the new age Texas Ranger, as the Texas Ranger we grew up with is well into the retirement phase of his life. All right, still a little bit of space. Anyone that can make it in. And 20 speed, you did win, but you didn't get to pick because of my mistake. So 20 speed, you should get to pick tomorrow night, race 1. That should be all on you. So yeah, 20 speed, you can pick next tomorrow night. 20 speed, make in tomorrow, and remind me, 20 speed, that you're picking. Sorry, I'm not the fastest typer here. There we go. So let's get this well under the way. Everyone's in. Oh, Bren N Out of This World Racing, our super fast driver, has made it in. We're now going to be 15 out of 16 on Tokyo Expressway, which should make turn 1 wildly interesting. This is going to be something to be seen, not to behold. There won't be a whole lot of holding. It might be a little more pushing, spearing, a lot of accidental pushing and spearing, I would say. This is wild. Auto drive on, all the cars starting at, Zante Zuken 2, I'm sorry, I didn't see who had made, I saw that we're up to 15 and I assumed. And we all know knows what happens when we assume. I make of me and you, mostly just me, sorry about that. Make it back tomorrow night. Be starting up at about the same time. Race lobby starting at about 9:30, 9:35 Eastern Time. Oh, Super Doofus, I'm so sorry. That was close to you, but we didn't make contact, and I heard a whole lot of contact behind us. Maybe, right when you entered. Shucks. Tomorrow night, make it for all 4 to 6 races, depending what tracks get picked. Usually it's about an hour's worth of 45 minutes to an hour's worth of lobbying. I am so sorry to everyone behind me. This Tokyo, very hard to drive. Dangerous to have the slower drivers up front, like myself. Mostly myself. Oh, good pass, Ash Larry. Very, very nice. And I appreciate that you have now a far less distracting livery. This is a new race to me. I've only done Tokyo in one direction. Well, I mean, I'm only used to Tokyo in one direction. The one that they usually, GT7 usually chooses for the championship races or the weeklies. This looks familiar though. Ish. Nope, not at all. We'll just have to take this track blindly. Now I do remember being in this tunnel, must have been 15 years ago, in a sim racer on controller on, I don't know what, maybe PS2. My goodness, this is one long straightaway. Oh, sorry folks. Okay, I'm just going to wait for everyone to pass because I don't think there's a safe time to pass here, to try to swing the car. Wonder if this is Dano's first time or almost first time on this section of the track. That, or he just wants to protect my ego and not have me finish in last. Well, we had a good run, a good try driving on a track that we do not know much about. 2 times now. Just watching the little gear select suggester at the bottom. So no gear select pops up. That means stay in your current gear. Foot off the throttle is a safer bet than just trying to power through. Oof. Good job at Marciello and Ash Larry. Yeah, sorry too when I was backing up trying to stay on the outside of the track, figuring I'd just flip the car around. I'm sorry for the havoc that I caused there. Quite sorry, that wasn't smart of me. Oh, Super Doofus saying we should do that track more often. I'm not sure if that's sarcasm. For me, it would be sarcasm. That was a big mistake on my part, but it's interesting. I find there's not enough places to pass safely, and the walls kind of contain you. And it's funny, because the walls contain you, there's only really 2 places where you're... yeah, good game, everyone. I should have just gone to the back of the pack and taken it slow and learned that race instead of trying to stay on the top. So here, I'm going to write, sorry, folks. Yeah, absolutely. Dano brings up an excellent point. On a track like that, we 100% need ghosting. Oh, wow. Knight Rider Jim saying that track is the money grind in single player. Super Doofus got a clean race bonus. Good night, folks. Thank you so much for making it in. Blessed to have you all along for the ride. One way or another, no matter what mistakes get made in this mode, I still find it's quite a bit better than sport mode because we pretty much never have anyone just deliberately gunning and coming after you. So you're not going to get hit like 4, 5, 6 times before they could finally destroy you off the track. And Zante Zukin, make it back tomorrow night. Nice and easy timing, 9:30 Eastern time. Make it in. And the Dark J, thank you so much. Thank you to the JCCR Racing crew for making all this possible. We couldn't race without you because for months and months and months, it was just you guys making it in, and we'd have races, 8, 10 drivers, 6 sometimes, and now it looks like we're having a whole lot of trouble fitting everyone in. Of course, the spots will always be reserved for the JCCR drivers, so when there's a JCCR driver waiting to get in, and we've got, then we pick on whoever has the lowest safety rating, a mix of lowest drive. Well, the driver rating's not so bad. I'm happy to have E's and D's and C's along for the ride. Of course, I need them in here because I'm a D. Gotta accept my D, people. But no matter where I get, whether I become a C, I got really close to getting to a B one week. So the Dark J saying I'll be racing from 8 p.m. Eastern until 6:30 a.m. tomorrow night with WOW. Dark J, folks, catch Dark J's run his race here. The Quebec 2 people. Hope to see some of you there. Absolutely, Dark J. I work 11 hours a day usually. Don't take the D, John. Dano, good call there. Good call. I won't take the Dano. But not just Dano, everyone have a great night tomorrow. Always try to stay positive, and being positive and patient doesn't mean you're a complete carpet. You can tell someone no with patience. Good luck, everyone. Believe you can. Get it done. Remember, we're all filled with self-doubt, including the most successful people. The only difference is they go out and say, they're like, I've got self-doubt. I don't feel like I'm ready to do this perfectly. They don't wait around until that never day of being able to do it perfectly, and they don't just focus in on the things that they can do really, really well and not grow. They say, to grow, to make more money in life, to get, make more friends, more money, just more life. You need to get out of your comfort zone. Otherwise, that first vacation, if you never get out of your comfort zone and take the first vacation, there'll never be other vacations of visiting around the world. It's important to visit around the world. Look at this. This isn't Utah or Arizona, but those are definitely areas I want to check out. Folks, thank you so much for watching. I salute you fine folks. Godspeed and God bless. I hope you all get to put the pedal to metal on a car that you love sometime this week. And if it's not in the real world, it's still my favorite way to race. If you want to catch some of my real world cars and car reviews and long-term reviews, where we've just recently reviewed a beautiful Lincoln Navigator, before that, a Ford Expedition, and over at Johnny's Car Care and Reviews, we're long-term testing, owning, now for just about almost 2 years, I guess. A 2017 Shelby GT350, maybe 3. I don't know how long I've had it. I'll have to look at the registrations. We've also got the 1999 Porsche 911. To answer the question, can you own a European car without it breaking the bank, breaking your marriage, or have your girlfriend leave you because you spend all your time and money on that car? We also have the 1991 Toyota MR2 right-hand drive, 1991, did I say 92? 1991 right-hand drive that we've owned on and off now for 20 years. So check it out, folks. Check out these other drivers, their YouTube channels. Until next time, as I like to say, Godspeed, everybody. See you tomorrow night.